This right here is the part I care about. Not the graphics, not the polish, not the fake trailer version of the game. This. Getting hit, reading what happened, dodging better, and coming back with an answer. Because in FLOORDS 2, dying is not just the part where you messed up. The thing that kills you can become your next upgrade. That is the idea I am building the whole game around. And yeah, right now it is ugly in the best possible way. This is early prototype footage. Boxes, green floors, test enemies, weird timing, the whole developer breakfast. But underneath all that, there is a game loop I actually believe in. Years ago, I made a tiny game called FLOORDS. It was simple, it was rough, it was mine. Then life happened, updates stopped, my old Play developer account got banned, and for a while, I just stopped making games. But I never stopped thinking about the tower. FLOORDS 2 is me coming back to that idea, except this time it is not a tiny mobile thing. It is a stylized third-person action game about a kid called 15 thrown into a prison tower where every floor is basically a different nightmare with rules. The first floor is a ruined city taken over by a smart cordyceps infection. Not just vines on buildings, I mean the city lost. Nature adapted, the enemies adapted. The whole floor wants you gone. And 15 is not some legendary hero. He is a failed experiment with a parasite wired into his spine. That parasite is the system. If something kills you, the parasite studies it. Then, when you come back, you can steal one ability from what killed you. One ability. Not a giant skill tree with 70 glowing buttons. One scar, one lesson, one stolen answer. So if a clawed enemy destroys you, maybe that claw becomes your weapon. If a spore creature catches you slipping, maybe that spore burst becomes your tool. Death is not just failure. Death is information. That is the pitch. But this is a devlog, so let me show the messy version. Right now, I have the first combat slice working. You can move, sprint, jump, dodge, attack, and the camera follows the fight. The enemy can patrol, notice you, chase you, swing, recover, and give you a punish window. That sounds basic until it starts to feel like a fight. See the threat, bait the attack, dodge through danger, punish the opening. That is the heartbeat. And the important part is readability. I do not want combat where the game screams at you with giant warning signs. I want the enemy body language to tell you what is about to happen. If you get hit, it should feel like, okay, I deserved that. And if you dodge correctly, it should feel like you understood the enemy, not like you got lucky. The first enemy I am building around is the cordyceps goblin. Small, fast, aggressive, and infected enough that you can read it from far away. The silhouette matters, the claws matter, the glowing fungus matters. Because the enemy is not just something you defeat, it is something you might become for a little while. That is also why the parasite UI is on 15's body. I do not want a giant menu doing all the storytelling. The back of the character should tell you health, stamina, and overpowered state like it is part of the character design. The interface is not just UI, it is the thing living inside him. Visually, I want FLOORDS 2 to land somewhere between cute, lonely, and dangerous. Small character, huge tower, simple shapes, strong silhouettes, weird enemies that look fun to fight. The prototype is not pretty yet, but this devlog is not me pretending the game is finished. It is me showing the point where a pile of tests starts turning into a real game. Next, I want to push enemy attacks harder, make dodging feel cleaner, and actually prototype the first stolen ability. Because once the enemy that kills you can become your weapon, the whole game starts asking one question: what killed us, and how do we use it?